Action.
Okay, it's yellow time. This has been, I took those guides out, cleaned everything.
We'll believe you, because we can see it on the other side.
We cleaned that surface real nice, wiped it down with rubbing alcohol effectively. Brand new Felpro gasket there. Changed out that one valve that was burned. The rest looked good. We're going to try and slap this on here. It's heavy. God damn.
I think you have paper in there.
Where?
In the back. Do you have paper in the back? No, it's not stuck. It was.
It's on.
Bye-bye pistons.
Now we put a bunch of bolts in there. There's a torque sequence and yada yada yada. Second verse, same as the first. Got to put the other side on there, but it's going. It's like a sauna. That's it. Show them the whole project where it sits. All these valves, see how they're all equally crispy? That means they're good.
You need a head gasket.
Yes, but this needs cleaned very...
Oh, that's not ready. Okay.
Yeah, that face is clean. This one ain't. It's been sitting over there in the dirt. A couple weeks, they're already generating rust. So I got to clean them off before putting them back in.
And you got the other head on while I wasn't looking.
Yeah, dressed, cleaned with some rubbing alcohol, lots of excessive amounts of paper towels. My mother would be appalled at the amount of paper towels I use. You want to do some torquing? Trust your torquing. I don't think we're going to put them back in at 2,000 psi or 2,000 foot-pounds.
Is that what they were?
God, you saw me with a big-ass pipe.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't think we're going to do that to put them back in.
Yeah, like a sewer pipe getting the head bolts loose.
It was insane.
Click.
Click. I did not look up the sequence. I'm going to have to look it up. I just wanted to...
You just start in the middle and zigzag outwards.
Well, no, I mean, there's... You're supposed to torque it to a certain amount, and then certain amount. I don't know what that is, but 40 is a good...
What was the maximum torque?
I don't remember. That's all I got.
Like 80 or 85.
I know I over-torqued the slant 6.
Do not over-torque shit.
I didn't know I was doing it. I looked afterwards, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of torques. Right, all the bolts are in state of tension. That means it's all clamped down. I know it won't like rust
Oh, jeez.
while we're doing other stuff.
Oh, you're not going to finish it? Yeah, find out what it is. Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's Bronco time! We had some wiring that we had to repair here on the distributor. I have rocker arms assembled and retorqued. This is new gaskets holding that on there. Manifolds are on and torqued. I'm not missing any studs, even though they were broken. I'm dropping shit on the floor. Okay, one of the gaskets that did not come in the kit was between the lower intake and this thing that goes to our carburetor. So, as you can see, it's pretty much required. So I got an old Kicks box, the serial type, and I traced down through the throat, and I stuck a dab of paint on a pencil head and stuck it through there, and then punched all the holes, made a gasket. Now this isn't just one serial, but there's 2 layers of serial box with a layer of like rubber cement between them. Hopefully that will hold up to fuel and whatnot. It has some rigidity. If it goes bad, we'll replace it. We're at the point where we just need to keep things moving, right? So sometimes you got to put it together. I mean, this is far enough that if we get a vacuum leak on this, we could take it back apart and fix it. And what we don't want to do is get stalled for indefinitely on some BS thing. So that is going to go on. That allows me to put the carburetor on. That also, I can put valve covers on tonight. And I can put, I had the distributor in, and when I got it in, I realized that this red wire had been ripped out in the process of handling. So I got to stab it back in, but I've already got the timing marks aligned. Before I took it apart, I know that the engine was set on top dead number 1. So as long as I stab it back in with this facing like that, then I know that it will be lined up and ready to crank and first start. And I noticed that there is some leakiness on the ground. And when I did the water pump, I took that apart and didn't put a clamp back on it. So that's where the leak is coming from. That's no big deal. Very easy to address. So things are happening. I don't have exhaust plumbing because what was there was no good. It was not going to work. I guess that is a factory-made kind of piece. But it doesn't come out. Well, you see, this whatever this booger was no good. So I'm going to dress this up. I'll get like a sleeve so I can put this back together. And then I guess I'm going to have to get some kind of, exhaust and pollution control, flame arrestor kind of things so that this thing is safe. Doesn't start a fire on the trail or anything like that, and isn't too loud. We don't want to disturb the piece. Wiper motor has been rebuilt, so we'll be able to remount that back there. Like, as long as the head gaskets work, then that radiator is going to have to go and be replaced by one that actually fits. This would be down, and that one would be up. This is reversed because it's from a Chevy, not a Ford. And then I took heater hoses off because I had to take this off, so I wanted to clean it, so I had to disconnect that. So this whole thing, the heater box, I think I may probably just bypass for now. It looks like it's missing some of the essentials for the heater box anyways. So I guess it's going to be a heatless trail rig, but it will have wipers, which are nice. And there's a nice bullseye on the windshield, and I bought a repair kit. Maybe I can get that repaired before that crack spreads. There's a lot to do, but I've made some amazing progress. It's could be a car someday again. I know it looks bad, but it's honest. I was watching DD's Speed Shop. He's working on a Camaro, or he was working on a Ratty 57 or Tri-5, and he said, it's not beautiful, but it's honest. And I like that. I'm an honest mechanic. I'm not hiding nothing about what's going on here. I could hot tank all this, pretend like it's brand new. A mechanic's been in there doing it. It's not factory. And, that honesty can shows the good and the bad, and then at least you know what you got. I like knowing what I got. Or that Craigslist rebuild, they blast everything with paint. And they don't even clean the grease off. They just paint right over the dirt. And tell you it's new. You don't know what you have. You have no idea. Stuff that might be really good, people shy away from because there's no honesty. It's really hard to trust people. I don't know if she's ever going to be on the road ever again. I'm trying to get there. I'm not quitting YouTube, But I'm focused right now. Get the work done. And I don't know. It doesn't seem like people really... The first run, Will It Run rescue things go okay. But the real meat and potatoes, the hard work, a lot of people, they don't want to watch it. They don't care. They got hard work to do too. So that's fair. I'll show you the steps as I get through here. Next. What's next? How do you eat an elephant? And that answer is one bite at a time. You know, the next bite is hex head screws that hold this together. So let's go find them, dig them out of the parts bin. We got a parts tray here in the back. We've got all the oh man, this is dangerous. Caught me there. We're gonna have to do some maybe rust repair. Buffalo Campo was talking about doing some rust repair. I said, what rust repair? We don't even know if it runs yet. He said, well, you put new head gaskets in it. So I was like, yeah, I don't even trust me. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm not a professional full-time mechanic. I just play one on TV. Not even on TV, on YouTube. I pretend to be a mechanic. Let's get this thing running. Give myself a shred of credibility. I'm working. And I notice I'm running out of parts. Like there's not a whole lot of stuff sitting here. My box of nuts and bolts. I'm getting down to that stuff holds the alternator on, I think, and some other various little accessories. But it looks like the motor is reassembled. I've got my distributor in. I checked my firing order. 3-6. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 motor. Carburetor's on there. It's all ready to go. I can pour water in it and it will shoot out up here, but it won't shoot out because the pump is not hooked to anything. So it looks like it's not ready to run, but the thing of it is it is. It just needs, well, I don't know if I did the wiring right. I don't remember. It's been a couple months already since I did the wiring, and it all got pulled apart from me working under the hood. I mean, I got some wires, you know, like that little green wire might be like the key on voltage for the thing. I gotta look up the wiring diagram for the duraspark is what I'm trying to say. I don't have exhaust on there yet, so it is just going to blow flames out the back, which is kind of cool, but horrifically dangerous. And a starter. I need to put that starter on. I don't feel like crawling under there. It's so cold tonight, but that's what we're doing. I got my cardboard box, and I'm going under. I'm gonna crawl on the ground. I'm gonna find bolts. Oh, that's what some of them bolts are for. 2 of these bolts are for the starter. I think it's these 2. They look like starter bolts. I will bring you back probably tomorrow, and we will crank it, see if we can get, if it's got spark and fuel still. If she fires up, we will fill with water and see if the head gasket problem has been relieved. And no, it's not that pretty. I wish I had taken time to paint it, but it's just so cold. This fireplace, right, it's running both bores. It's at the max it can put out efficiently, and it is not quite 60 degrees in here yet. And I just like, this is the minimum that I can be crawling around on the floor. I'll be so tired and sore tomorrow doing this. So, labor of love. She is a labor of love. You know what I mean? She was definitely going to the crusher. Nobody else would have done this. Nobody. She was crusher bait. And maybe she still is. If I don't get her running, nobody will. And then it still needs body work and this and that. Unknowns, you know? I'm putting myself out there to get it together. I mean, is it worth it? Is any of this worth it? I don't know. If it is worth it, it could be a lot of fun. I'm out there having fun. People be envious of the fun that I'm having. I've been looking at the off-road clubs, and they're all Jeep. This isn't a Jeep. It's a Ford. It's a Bronco. And I don't know if it'll keep up with a Jeep. I don't know. I don't want to not have my Ford Bronco Pride, but I don't know. I might snap. This is light duty. It's just like an SUV. I don't know. Do I got to put 1-ton axles under it? It's not worth putting 1-ton axles with. Everybody's got to have their first trail rig, right? This is my first trail rig. I've never had anything that I could take in trails. If I break down, somebody with a Jeep will have fun pulling me out. They'll get to tell me how the Fords are junk and yada yada yada. I gotta put a snorkel on it so it doesn't suck up a bunch of water in the deep. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's kind of fun. I wish it wasn't so cold, but once it gets warm, then there's bugs. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just trying to... Arts and crafts, people. It's arts and crafts. Sorry, I look a mess, but... she's together. I kind of verified the wiring. I put the charger on it, but it doesn't need charged. Like it's all there. I give it just a little squirt of gas down the gullet. Let's see if it fires off. But I worked so hard. I'm going to be done anyways, so I might as well give it a try. Just worked on it. Tinker, tinker, tinker. I got the starter. I had to crawl under and lay on the cold floor. But I got the starter. Everything has been tested before, so it kind of should work. I just put it back together right with good head gaskets, and then now it will run. Huh? Huh? Yeah, there's enough charge in that battery. That goes there, and then this supplies electricity. Why am I not hearing a clicky click? But it works. Let's see what happens. See if anything happens. Nothing yet. Well, what the heck? Oh, okay. Okay. Ground strap, gotta be connected. That's pretty important. I had everything hooked up, everything looked good. Yeah, everything's perfect, except no ground strap. None. It just goes straight to here. This doesn't go to any, there's no ground for, yeah. Well, I wonder why I'm not getting any spark. With ground. I get little sparks, clicks, things that are supposed to happen. Still no starter. Still no starter. Come on, starter. No, I'm not hearing the solenoid. We're not grounded well enough. Damn it. Solenoid's gotta have ground. Tap it. Now we'll put wire. Yeah, that's what I want. Aha! Solenoid. Gotta be grounded. Okay. Ignition. Fired. I don't know if we're getting any spark. Okay. Well, there's plenty of sparks. That's going to do it. There's no gas in the carburetor yet. I see it coming up the bowl. Okay, now it's coming. think I need to tighten down the distributor bolt so that it doesn't float as much as it is. Why does everything have to be so difficult? Freaking dumpster fire in here. Okay, here we go. We got power to the coil lush. Okay, that makes sparks. This makes starter. Ta-da! Completed motor. That's all you get. It's cold tonight. That's all you get. It stinks in here. I can't open the door. So, together. She is together. Now there's a bunch of sorting. There's a lot of sorting. But it makes noise and smoke. See, you thought I was doing nothing. I was keeping busy. So, next time we will probably put some exhaust on it, open the doors and blow the cobwebs out and see if we can keep water in the damn thing. She sounds strong. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.